Tonight at 6, more anti-Semitic messages. A Montgomery County congregation is reviewing security measures, their message to the community.
And there's a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for most of the viewing area. I'll show you who's under that watch and what to expect for the remainder of the afternoon and evening with our latest radar scope.
And heading back to class, more students, parents, and teachers are prepping for the first day of school. How safety and cell phones are top of mind, plus mental health concerns. And Kid of the Year, the Virginia teenage scientist, honored for his skin cancer fighting soap. Hear how he's achieving his dreams. And supermarket savings, we're stretching your dollar with how grocery prices at 3 DMV staples fared to start the week. We're following the money.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Sunday evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. We have some breaking news into our newsroom. FBI officials have arrested DC Ward 8 Councilmember Trayon White. That's according to the Washington Post. The allegations against White are now currently unknown at this hour. Council Chairman Phil Mendelson tells DC News Now he is aware of the arrest. The DC FBI field office has declined comment. We'll bring you more updates on the breaking news as we learn more. All right, 6:01 at the top of the hour. Over to your forecast now with Scott Sumner. Hey, it was a little warm today, Scott, but it's going to feel like September this week.
Yeah, 2 days from now, it's going to feel kind of fallish, if you will, as the temperatures will fall from where they are right now. Before we get to any sort of temperatures, I want to do a little region by region scope of the radar here. So we do have some showers. None of these are severe at this point in time, but dropping some rain from just west of Winchester, right along the I-81 corridor here, and just west of it from Edinburgh, Woodstock, Mount Jackson, Strasburg, and up towards Stevens City. Where are those showers going to go here? Our future radar picks up the action over the next hour. They will cross over I-81 and start to head towards Front Royal in the I-66 corridor. Now, a little closer towards the D.C. area, you can notice here we do have some scattered showers. Again, baby showers as noted over the next hour, really not too strong a system. And here's a general DMV. You can see again where those showers are. We also have some rain just outside of our viewing area down towards the Bowling Green region. Now, this is what I'm talking about. A severe thunderstorm watch here in effect till 10 o'clock for all the counties shaded in yellow. The places that are not are well out towards our western viewing area, and right now not seeing much out that way either. We'll talk more about this and what to expect for tonight and beyond coming up in just a few moments.
We'll see you in a bit, Scott. Our new tonight in the district, police say a 17-year-old boy was shot overnight in Southeast. Officials say it happened on Call Place around 3:20 this morning. It's there they found the boy shot. He was conscious and breathing. An investigation is ongoing. All right, over in Maryland, more anti-Semitic messages were found in Montgomery County. The first were at an elementary school and now at a synagogue. Officials at the synagogue have taken down the sign at Congregation Bethel, which was vandalized. It originally read, "We support Israel and its quest for peace." But the synagogue's executive director says that she is worried the threats could escalate to something more than words.
There's always a concern, and we always keep that in the back of our minds. Our security committee meets regularly, and we are constantly evaluating risk.
Officials say the synagogue has security cameras on their property, but it did not catch who vandalized the sign. The synagogue has also filed a police report. Well, this week marks 1 year since the deadly flooding that killed 10 dogs at District Dogs in Northeast D.C. The owners of those dogs are still left without answers. Our Daniel Hamburg explains owners are no doubt frustrated a year later.
After a year, these pet owners say there are more questions than answers as to what happened inside this building, which used to house District Dogs. 8 of the 10 families affected by this flood have filed a lawsuit against the founder, Jacob Hensley, and District Dogs. 1 year since flash flooding killed 10 dogs at District Dogs, those pet owners are still looking for answers.
There's just a lot of question marks around where Mona was that day, where she was placed, where she was found.
Mona was Jocelyn Lobo Segura's dog.
There really is no day that I don't think about that day. And I drive by there all the time knowing that that was where Mona was last at.
Lobo Segura says owner Jacob Hensley still hasn't talked to her and the other families about what happened. A District Dog spokesperson said, quote, "There are no words to convey our sorrow for the families still grieving from the loss of their dogs. going on to say, "We are committed to healing these wounds and building deep and lasting ties with the communities we serve."
It's always just those generic answers, which of course doesn't bring any sort of closure for me.
She's not a part of it, but 8 families are signed on to a lawsuit against Hensley and District Dogs. Families signed on tell me they're hoping to hold District Dogs and Hensley accountable for their inactions that led to that day and work toward legislation change to bring better safeguards to daycares and boarding facilities for furry family members. Lobo Segura says she is doing things to keep Mona's memory alive, including adopting 2 dogs, one of which is with her parents, and she's also regularly donating to the Humane Society in Pennsylvania. In Northeast, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, Daniel, thanks. Staying in D.C., Ward 6 Council member Charles Allen declared victory over a failed recall election against him. He posted on X the effort failed to gather enough signatures to get their recall on the November ballot. Organizers with the committee to recall Charles Allen say they are fed up with rising crime. The treasurer of the organization said her family and clients were victims of crime. They blame Allen for policies they say have decimated the police force and created criminals. But Allen has voted to pass laws to ban ghost guns. He increased penalties regarding automatic weapons and has established the district's first Office of Gun Violence Prevention to tackle crime.
To and from work every day, haven't had any problems, so it seems pretty good to me. I could definitely see some people a little bit more frustrated than others.
Allen is not up for re-election. His current term is expected to end in 2027. Our Maryland Congressman Steny Hoyer says he's doing well after suffering a mild stroke a week ago. Hoyer posting on social media today saying, quote, "Thank you to all the friends, colleagues, and fellow Marylanders who reached out with well wishes last week. I'm grateful to be on the mend and look forward to seeing folks around soon. Wish him the best of luck." All right, students are starting to head back to school in the DMV, and Montgomery County schools are considering enhancing security protocols. DC News Now's Christian Pena tells us more about the possible addition of metal detectors.
Safety is at the top of the agenda for Marcus Jones, who's the new head of security for MCPS. And while the details are not fully out yet, MCPS officials tell me he's working to make sure weapons don't enter classrooms. Increased security may be coming to Montgomery County Public High Schools, and for some, it can't come any sooner.
I think schools are not safe, period. I think that, honestly, anywhere you go nowadays, there's like some danger.
Current head of security, safety, and emergency management for MCPS, Marcus Jones, is considering implementing weapon detectors to its high schools. According to MCPS officials, the plans are fluid as the school system is in the initial phase of talking with vendors on what weapon detectors may look like.
I would probably consider just like a combination of increased awareness and education programs.
In a statement to DC News Now, MCPS says they're, quote, in an initial step in identifying potential solutions to strengthen our safety measures. The move comes after Montgomery County Police reports a student was arrested in October for bringing a gun to Walter Johnson High School. Action students in the area say are continuing to distract them from learning.
We should be able to be focused on our math, focus on how stupid our trigonometry test was, not what the quickest route out of the building is.
MCPS says they're currently exploring various options that may enhance classroom security. Yet one thing young adults would not like to see implemented are metal detectors.
It feels like an airport, and like school shouldn't exactly feel like an airport. I get like the thought process behind it, but also as a student, it's hard.
Marcus Jones is expected to present his new safety plan before the School Board of Education this upcoming Tuesday. So of course, make sure to stay with us as we continue to bring you the latest developments regarding school safety. In Bethesda, Maryland, I'm Christian Pena, DC News Now.
Keep our eyes on that one, Christian. Thank you. In Virginia, students could soon lose the ability to have a cell phone at school. The Department of Education has released its draft policy after Governor Glenn Youngkin's executive order last month that calls for school districts to ban students from using cell phones from the first bell till dismissal. But the guidelines will differ slightly for elementary, middle, and high schools. The next step is to collect feedback from families through an online survey. The goal, to have a school cell phone policy ready to go by January the 1st. And staying in the Commonwealth, it's Restaurant Week in Alexandria. That means you can try a new restaurant without possibly breaking the bank. It started Friday, goes until August the 25th. More than 90 restaurants are taking part. Multi-course dinners range from $27 to $50. The $27 to $50 price is a nod to Alexandria's 275th anniversary. Well, a teen from Fairfax County has been named 2024's Kid of the Year by Time magazine. This is 15-year-old Heyman Bekele. He is being recognized for his skin cancer fighting soap. He says the idea came to him while growing up in Ethiopia, where he saw people work long hours and in the hot sun. We caught up with Bekele during Black History Month. He told us that he wants to turn his invention into a nonprofit organization. His goal is to help make skin cancer treatment more accessible around the world.
For so long, everybody's just been put, especially when it comes to people of like African American culture, it's just been put in a box. And it's really great to see that everything is sort of, that box is slowly being broken and everyone's being told that they can achieve their dreams.
He also credits his family for setting the stage for his achievements. So much success and so much life left to live. Congrats.